Hello, my name's Emma Delagrange, and I'm going to be peer reviewing the work of Casey Farrell's Narrative Part 1 portfolio. So, to start out, I just want to kind of point out the project requirements because I felt that this assignment was the most challenging and required the most thought. Um, so, she really wanted us to understand and capture what a narrative image is, whether that be feelings of surrealism, hyperrealism, dreamlike or nightmarish imagery, feelings of nostalgia, longing, things like that. And she wanted us to use narrative elements such as exposition, conflict, climax, resolution, things like that. And I think that Casey did a really good job of these things. So to start off, I loved her actual narrative and what she wrote. I thought it was really relatable to most college students. And this is a real life sort of nightmare kind of thought thing. So I thought that was a cool choice of topic and something that she would have um, a good time portraying. So as for the requirements of the project, um, I think she definitely understood them. She has a good amount of pictures, and her pictures all follow and tell the story that she wrote as her narrative. Um, How effectively does she use the elements and principles of design? I think very well. I love her use of filter and her lighting in all these pictures. I'm not sure if this is her thought process behind it, but just comparing these two pictures, one with the filter and one without, it gives two completely different emotions, I think, um, which give the viewer, which gets the viewer feeling a certain way towards them. So I think her images are good quality. Um, the focus in the camera, like that's a good image. Um, a lot of these are just like quality images, which is a good thing. A lot of depth. Um, some photos that I really liked. Going back to this one, just her emotion in her face. I'm not sure what she's feeling, but I can see that that could be some sort of frustration. Like, what am I doing here? Um, why am I drinking? Do I need to be doing this? Am I just following under the peer pressure of what college students should be doing or what people think that they should be doing? So yeah, it leaves the viewer kind of wondering how that girl's feeling. Um, there's not a whole lot. There's another image I like. There's not a whole lot going on here, but it's just kind of like in a simple way shows the aftermath of a reckless party, of something that she may be regretting or contemplating. And so I think that very much follows along with this nightmare of drinking when you're not ready and having that kind of pressure on you. Um, what story is the artist trying to tell? I think she's trying to tell a real world sort of fear that depicts the wickedness of human nature and how easily it is for students in college to fall into these pressures of adulthood. And she focused mainly on drinking and gambling, she says, as her two forms of evil. So she definitely captured that in her work, and I think she did a really good job. Some things that she could improve on, not much. I think she did a good job. Like, this follows her narrative exactly, and um, I can follow it and I understand it, and I think it depicts it very well. I think she has a lot of different kind of images going on, like different sorts of things that the college students could be getting into, whether it's drinking or gambling, and where the setting is, and just good quality pictures that really portray this narrative well. So overall, I think she did a really good job, and yeah.